Okay. After that last reading, I went and made myself a peppermint tea, and I had to go and stand outside in the sun and the breeze for a while and just have a bit of a grounding cleanse. Oh, that was got quite creepy towards the end there. Okay, what I'm going to have a look on this. This is why so many of us empaths at the moment are feeling so exhausted. Several of you have reported that you're having repeated migraine after migraine or tinnitus in the ears. There's just things are really, really culminating. My guides have also given me the word today of disseminate, which is about spreading information widely, like far and wide. They're also reminding me to remind you guys to have your vitamin D and B12 checked and take supplements if you need to. Things are really starting to hot up. Okay, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading is Gabbard and the report that has come out that there was a whistleblower complaint made back in May of last year in regards to national security, which has not been acted on. Nothing's happened. It's been stalled. There's been no progress on the whistleblower complaint, and apparently it's now gone to the Inspector General. No idea who the Inspector General is. Now, I believe David from Tarot by the Bay has done a reading on this. I have not seen his reading, so I'm going in cold. And it's going to be interesting to see how we line up. Now, my house at the moment is also smelling a bit of, we're cooking black garlic in the crock pot at the moment. So speaking of black and needing garlic, yeah, Tulsi Gabbard, absolutely, we need to have a read on that. And I love the smell of roasting garlic, so it's not actually an offensive smell to me at all. Okay, so, actually I might pause you and have a look to see who the Inspector General is. Hang on a sec. Yes, there is more information that is out since I actually wrote on this. I'm having a look at the AP News article, AP News, which was put out, oh gosh, literally minutes ago, I believe, is talking about a complaint made about the Director of National Intelligence back in May last year is in relation to an allegation that she's withheld access to classified information for political reasons, according to a memo sent to the Gang of 8 lawmakers. So, who is this Gang of 8? A group comprised of House and Senate leaders from both parties. Oh, okay, so it's the top two, their deputies and of the House and Senate Intelligence Committees. So that would be Schumer, Jeffries, their two ICs, and the leaders of the House and Senate Intelligence Committees, hand-delivered to them. Okay, an allegation in the complaint filed may appear to be, well, they're saying not credible, according to a former watchdog. Okay, they initially reviewed it, but let's see whether it is or not. Now, Gabbard's office has denied the allegations and disputed that it withheld the complaints, and the delay in getting it to lawmakers was due to an extensive legal review necessitated by the complainants, many classified details, as well as last year's government shutdown. Right. Well, I would have said that extensive legal review necessitated by the complainant's many classified details would indicate that the whistleblower actually knows what they're talking about and they have access to classified information. So we haven't found out anything more about this other than there's a complaint. It's now been forwarded to the hand-delivered to the Gang of 8 lawmakers, and while they review it. Okay. I've never got good cards on Gabbard, and to be honest, she was outed, I believe, in was it the Steele dossier of being a Russian asset? Or was it one of the others? I mean, she was outed, and the Russians have said, yeah, she's one of ours. And I've posted, actually, I think it was last week, even before any of this came out, game show host saying that Gabbard was a friend of Russia, etc. Okay, so what do we need to know about this? Just using my Gilded Tarot Royale. Come on down, let's get shuffling. Sorry about the long waffle at the beginning. Oh, justice. Something here, full moon walking away. Not walking away from justice, but there's going to be something justice here. Let's have a look. So it's gone to the intelligence committees. What do we need to know? Plus the leaders and deputy leaders of the leaders of both houses. Right. It's explosive. It's explosive, and it's going to shine the light on something. You've got this, and the star is going to fall. It's to do with international information. Female bringing forward information. Oh gosh, we've got this card, this in combo again. And that's my Biden card, to do with the election and the dark money. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles, mercenary actions, the Moon card, Homeland Security. That's Homeland Security is known, but this could also be protection of the election. Knight of Swords, treason, justice. Do I need to even read any further? Whatever is included in this is explosive. Oh boy, is explosive, and I'm going to say it's to do with the election steal. Let's have a look. What is in this? That's been now sent to the Intelligence Committee in both houses. What is this information? The fact that it supposedly took, what are we looking at? 8 months to be assessed tells me it's something that they would rather didn't get, and it's only been released now that there was a leak. They don't want it released, is what I'm getting. They didn't want to release it. Have they given the House everything? Tell me, have they given the intelligence committees everything? It's going to open a Pandora's box. That's for sure. So we've got King of Cups, Strength, and the Ten of Pentacles. The Fool card, the Ace of Cups. Have they given everything? And the Page of Cups. Something unexpected out of left field. They're going to claim they have, but there's more. About the past and about the voters. The loss, Six of Swords, and the Sun card. Could be the flee, or it could simply be moving this forward. Thank you. Moving this forward and exposure about the steal. And the Moon card and the Ten of Swords, bringing about a downfall, and the Wheel of Fortune, a complete change. I'm going to say it is information about the election. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. They're given everything. I don't know that they have. No. I think the whistleblower is going to be called up and actually bring more. You've got the Emperor. You've got the, it's money trail, but it's also puzzle pieces for the votes that certain people would like kept secret. Then you've got the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, could be Bondi and Gnome. But then you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Swords. Legal downfall could also be legal action being brought forward about homeland security, about protection of the elections. I don't think they've given everything, but I think they're going to call whoever this whistleblower. Now, it will be a closed session because there is highly classified information here. So they've got the lawmakers there, and it's to do with homeland security. Okay. Interested to see what David got. I'm sure others have had a look as well. Haven't seen them. So behind on my watching, but which is not a bad thing. It means I don't get influenced. But let's have a look. Why is I've never got good cards with Gabbard either. I've never got good cards with anyone in this regime, to be honest. What is Gabbard trying to cover up? What is Tulsi Gabbard trying to cover up? Oh, you want it kept in that? Okay, got to listen to your guides. The steal. Win at any cost, abuse of power, betrayal, steal. Turns into self-sabotage and big information about the votes coming out. Remembering that Gabbard went to Georgia the other day, oversaw the removal of the 2020 elections. If they were after voter information, they would have taken the 24 one, the 2020 elections, because they want to overturn Biden. Right. Harsh truth coming forward with that Knight of Swords. Going to be on full display. And it's going to change everything with the World card. What is it that Gabbard's trying to... Well, we've got the lawmakers in the past here. Action being taken. Crowning this reading, D&I Haynes. We have not yet seen her election interference report. What's she trying to cover up? There's the whistleblower with the Page of Swords, Russia. Externally and internally trying to keep things hidden, secret, under wraps. What it is. Hopes and fears, Queen of Pentacles. Outcome, Nine of Wands. Magician, manipulation by the devil. Awarding the manipulation by the devil for the steal. I mean, you can't make this up. And there it is, the moon being revealed about the vote flipping. That tossed out with that Five of Pentacles, tossed out people's votes, and it is going to change everything. And it's to do with the votes, and then we've got the big stick, moving forward legally, loss and disappointment, and the voters. I mean, we knew. Big vote information, big new action being taken to bring this forward legally about the loss by the voters. We know. So what's she trying to cover up? Election stealing. And there's the Emperor. The Emperor. The Orange Twerp. This is my Miller card. In this particular deck, if that doesn't look like Stephen Miller, I have no idea who does, but Taming of the Orange Twerp, and the truth is going to come out with that Ace of Swords. Okay, that's what she's trying to cover up. It's not interference, which was a key component in 2015. It is about actual stealing, flipping of votes. Okay. How's it going to end for Gabbard? I don't even know if I can be bothered because it's not going to end well. All cards, all readings lead to these guys in big trouble. Is the whistleblower going to be safe? Is the whistleblower going to be safe? Are they going to be safe? Are they actually going to do a closed door hearing? It's almost, I keep getting all this stuff happens after the orange twerp is gone because he's so close to not being there. Whole attitudes change. The whole Congress attitudes change when the orange twerp is gone. I mean, when I say the whole, I mean, I'm talking about the GOP, but some of the Dems as well. Right, the star, yeah, he's going to be okay. He's protected. Yeah, him and his family, or maybe her and their family, are protected. Waiting for the call for the legality of it. It's a paper trail in regards to election interference. They've got a truth to bring forward be on display. Got the Two of Wands in the immediate future. Again, there is strength in what they are bringing. King of Swords. Externally, Eight of Cups. Loss and emotionally walking away. This is big legal action, and I think this is because there's someone from the inside that saw what happened and they felt disenfranchised and disappointed. Yep, the Death card and the hopes and fears, strength, Knight of Cups, and so bringing forward. It's to do with the taming of the orange twerp, bringing forward what they know to the legislators with that King of Wands, and it's going to be a huge wake-up call. There's my Harris card, the Queen of Swords, and there's the Treason card again, and there's the Uncharted Waters. And the World card, the Ending card. And here is my working across the aisle with a panel going forward. For those that sort of say, you know, oh, but if the twerp's gone, then it goes to Shady, and if Shady's gone, it goes to Little Mikey, and if nothing about this is normal. And I know what the Constitution says. We are outside the bounds of the Constitution at the moment. The orange twerp and his regime have pretty much shat all over the Constitution already. But what is going to happen is just be prepared. When I say prepared, I mean mentally prepared, that it's going to be something mind-blowingly, what the F just happened. Now decide what sort of future you want for the US, because that opportunity is going to come. I'm not going to read anymore. I'm just going to leave it like that. I think we'll just let those cards play, and I'll go and see what David had to say. But I'm getting it's an insider who was pretty much disgusted at what happened, came forward with the information about the cheating, got shut down, and they've got it. They're going to bring it to a closed session of Congress, but Congress at that time, the orange twerp will be gone. So it's going to be a very different attitude in Congress to this information. So we'll see how it plays out. Wish it would hurry up. Okay, catch you shortly. Bye-bye.